Okay, this is the west indoor air handler. We've got two indoor air handlers up here in this attic. This is the west one. It's the farthest one. It's a, what have we got here? We've got a high efficiency gas furnace. That's why we can have the plastic piping. Now, because we can have the plastic piping, it's because this is a high efficiency furnace. And being a high efficiency furnace, it extracts all the heat that we made and we puts it into the air for you to enjoy, and it doesn't go out the exhaust pipe. Exhaust still goes out this pipe, okay? Carbon monoxide, other nitrous materials, they all go out. We need an exhaust pipe. Now the process of extracting all that heat has a byproduct called condensate. All right? Condensate is highly acidic. And so we've got a condensate drain here. We've got a screen that is not a neutralizing filter. That comes along here. This is our primary evaporator drain piping. Okay, this is a cleanout vent. It's supposed to have a cap on it. So all this acid is going down into your sewer system. If it's okay with the municipality, if it's okay with the city, it's okay with the city water company, it's okay by me. You know, it's still highly acidic water going down your pipes as well. Something to think about. Now, read the manufacturer's instructions. Oh, I don't have any here. Well, there's some over on the other unit. Maybe both of them. I don't know. But there's some over there. Read the manufacturer's installation instructions. Since I don't see instructions here at this unit, naturally I'm going to call that out. Okay, and I'm going to put heed that we do not have a neutralizing filter. Now this is a clean out. This is a clean out cap. We're supposed to have this. This is a P-trap. This is a shallow P-trap. Alright? Now on the other side of the P-trap we should have a vent. It's like this pipe, only it does not have a cap on it. We should have a vent over there. Alright? But we don't. And another thing that we do have though is that shallow P-trap. They sell them at the store. They're quicker, they're faster, they're easier. I get that. Alright? But what happens is when this thing is running, these are your evaporator coils, and these coils are holding all this moisture. Once the thermostat is pacified, this turns off, all the moisture in here drops. The moisture in here drops and it goes down this pipe. And it goes down this shallow P-trap. So it's not self-cleaning, but self-clearing. Like a roller coaster. The last car follows the first. Swoosh! And then it goes on down. It goes on down where, bud? It goes on down to the sewer. So, if this is clean, okay, and this is hooked up to a sewer line, a waste drain line, not vent. Okay, and this is cleaned up. Then all the pathogens and mold spores and all the nasty uglies can migrate back up here into your coils. When this turns back on again, because the thermostat gets hungry again, this turns back on, then it broadcasts it all evenly throughout your system. You'll never smell it because it's so diluted. But check with the manufacturer about whether you're supposed to have a shallow trap or a deep P trap. It'll be in the manufacturer's instructions. Now, again, this is making condensate, right? It's just like an evaporator coil. We're used to seeing coils under evaporators, right? Pans, excuse me. We're used to seeing pans under evaporators. Not used to seeing pans under furnaces so much, indoor air handlers. And the reason why is because they don't usually, traditionally they haven't made a lot of moisture. Now they do. So now we have to have the safety pan under the whole unit. Now this safety pan, you'll notice, is held up by these girders here, these steel girders. But these girders extend out past the pan. So any acidic moisture that gets trapped in here, it can travel down here and then drop off onto the floor, onto the ceiling below. And drop off. Now we have to have them out here so we can take the cover on and off, right? Well, I don't have an answer for this quite yet, but if they were long ways, then you would have access, you could work on it. That's just thing to think about. But the way these are sticking out is wrong. If they can make them shorter, that's fine. You put a bigger pan, fine. I don't care how it's fixed. I don't care how all roads lead to Rome. I mean, there's no one direct way, but water drip down here, down up, down the outside. Something needs to, that's something that needs, that's a consideration that has not been, approved, if you will. Now, you're going to see a video in the next inspection, not this inspection, but the next inspection, where I talk about this foam outside. And we expect a better foam outside. Inside, this is fine. Inside, this is fine. Furnace is fine. Don't have a care and use manual. Our rods stick out too far. We've got a shallow P-trap. We do not have a vent for our drain. Okay. What else we got, bud? Well, we got our air duct. And actually, our air duct is looking, I reserve the right to change my mind, but this air duct is looking pretty darn good for what I'm accustomed to seeing. Now, one thing to take into consideration with the air duct, though, however, is this is nylon web. This is nylon web. It's like the elastic in a cheap pair of underwear. It's just going to roll up. It's going to roll up, and then it's going to cut your duct. You're supposed to have, and they bother right here. So they put a piece in between it, so that the duct doesn't get crushed, doesn't get smushed. There should be little saddles underneath all of that. And then this vent, what vent is this? Where are you two? I don't know what this vent's to. Oh, we got a water leak down here. Check this out. It's just a gushing. Somebody put a screw in there, and I guess the pipe was a little too close, and now our drywall's all getting ruined. Look at that. All right. I always find something on new construction. I'm sorry it's happened to your house. Now, to get here, we had to walk through here. We're supposed to have a 24-inch, a 30-inch, unobstructed service platform. That's kind of pushing it there. You got wires. I don't want people stepping on my wires. You want people stepping on your wires? Okay. 30 inches, right from here to here. Is that it? I don't know. I'm going to come back and measure that again. I've got to bring some paint up here. But, where's your water shut off? Okay. So, coming on along here, our 22-inch platform, gas pipes. Gas pipe is in the way. We should have a wood box built over this and painted red so people don't trip. Okay, a curb or something. I don't want people stepping on my gas pipes. You want people stepping on your gas pipes? That gas pipe's not supposed to be there. Coming along here, we got a nice 30-inch service platform. And just about everything we said about the other one is true. We do not have a vent pipe right there. We've got a shallow P-trap right there. Our girders stick out too far. We do have care and use manual. This insulation, however, is kind of boogered up a little bit. You probably don't want to see that taped up. Something's going to have to happen on that. All right, so what else we got in here? We don't have a neutralizing filter. Shallow P-trap, no clean out. Gas piping isn't even hooked up at this one, but it will not be in the way like the other one. So that would be the difference between these two, is the gas piping is in the way. This one doesn't have an unobstructed 22-inch walkway. This one does not have an unobstructed 30-inch service platform. But the same thing goes for all of these. Okay, this one's a little different. It has your fresh air induction vent, and I do not consider this to be finished. And we'll come back and see this finished. This needs to be taped up and sealed, okay, so that we don't have any leaks. So it's good that we have it. Nice feature, but yeah, it's not complete. It's not complete. They're still working on it. I get that.